Let's do the last part of the lab. In the last part of the lab, we will do the data sharing. So if I click in this data products, you can see marketplace, applications which we have created and offered. Private sharing is for sharing data privately between few accounts. So I can be a provider and share it with the consumer. That's what we are gonna use. But if I want to monetize this data with multiple consumers, I can offer this on the Snowflake marketplace. So this provider studio lets me create those data sets and offer it via listings, which can be private listings or public listings. So multiple ways to share the data, but in here we are going to make use of private sharing. Also, the role I'm using here is account admin. So not all roles have permissions to create data shares. Either account admin or those roles which have been given those permissions can actually do this. So I'm going to click on share and then I'm going to say create a direct share. You can see here that I have options for private listing and then public listing to the marketplace as well. But I'm going to use the direct share. And here you can select the database, table or views which you want to share. So if I want to go ahead and share this particular table with somebody, I can just click on it. I can give it a name. So for example, in the quick start, we have this name called Zero to Snowflake Share Data. That's what we're gonna call this. And I can provide a description. And next I can add accounts, which are gonna be the consumer accounts. Yeah, so if you notice here, we'll come back to this consumer accounts later, but you can actually add consumer accounts and then they would start seeing this database table, which we are sharing via this data share. So I'm just gonna click on create share. In real life, you will add the consumer right away, or maybe you can add it later as well. So how do you find your account details? If you click here at the bottom left, you'll notice this is the account name and this is the organization name. Yeah, so you can add a consumer and then you can add accounts by name. So that's the name of account which you're gonna use for adding over here. So let's say if I, for example, I'm just gonna try doing that. It's probably not gonna allow this. So it says you cannot share to your own account, but you get the idea. That's how you add your consumers over here by mentioning them in this place. All right, so that's data share. Now that was the last activity that completes this hands-on lab. If you want to reset this environment and try doing this again from the scratch, you can drop this database, drop the warehouse and drop the role and start all over again. Or while creating these objects, you can use create or replace. We did not create the database because we did it through the UI, but you can also do that through SQL. You can drop them through UI and create again via UI or use SQL. So you can reset and try this lab again by following the hands-on lab guide. All right, so that was the hands-on lab. Thank you so much for your time.